We're back. A dinosaur
Back,
story.
baby.
Yes. Spooky month. I mean, we started in spooky month, so like that's just
I think Christian and I can agree October is the best month.
it's got perks.
Birthday babies.
Birthday babies. Baby.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Sounds like a great idea. Hey everybody, hi. Hey, what's up? Hi, my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, all over the internet. I'm a TTRPG performer, educator, and event coordinator here in the space. And tonight, after a long hiatus, I am playing Maximilian Washington, Gangrel, leader of this lovely, lovely coterie.
Hello, everyone. I am Robin the God, and I will be playing Ambrose Windsor, our meaty man Zmitzi, who is currently still hiding under the guise of a Nosferatu named Thorn. So we'll see how that goes. Nothing bad will happen, I'm sure.
Not a fag.
Good evening, my friends. I'm going to be playing Aubrey Valentine, he, him. You and I will both been missing each other for quite a long time, so sit back, strap in, and we'll all figure out where we were. Adieu.
Bla-
Wrong button. Okay, my mic is working now. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that intro. When last we left off, we were having one-on-one sessions with each member of the coterie. Having just gotten back from defeating the Macaulay, and on the final tale of the party, the celebratory party at the prince's mansion, where Maximilian was knighted, where Aubrey Valentine was given a adoptive sire as well as a new record label deal, and where Thorn was offered a home in the city as well as sanctuary. For 2 nights, the kindred of the entire city partied in the mansion, well fed, well danced, well earned. At the end of the second evening, the party began to finally die down, and everyone started heading out to their own business throughout the city. This is where our players and their characters each took their own adventure through New Orleans. First, let's start with what Aubrey did. Aubrey head back to his apartment, which was gifted to him by Kiernan. And his first order of business was to say goodbye to the landlord. Now, the landlord in question was actually Lola, the house cleaning lady. With a very, very confused woman, as she was a very confused woman in the way that he was saying goodbye, saying that she's the landlord, saying that he wishes that there could have been more between them, and that now that he's no longer a tenant for her, they can be something better now. She was still completely confused as to what was happening, and he told her, "I have your card, I will call you." She never had a card.
Never had a card.
So then,
But I have her number.
but you have her number.
Yeah.
Aubrey then
Somehow,
headed
some
over to the evening car mechanic, the Malkavian Buzz, where you left your car there for the majority of the evening. While he Buzz was just very happy to hang and be around more kindreds. And you hung out with him at the party as well, so he was very surprised that you remembered him so quickly and went right to him with a job right away.
Mm-hmm.
He let you stay in the room upstairs since dawn was quickly approaching. When you went upstairs into the room, you found his hobby. And his hobby was having turned everything in the room was made from scratch out of Legos. The walls, the carpet, the bed, the cabinets, the drawers, everything was made from Legos. And in the far corner was a small peephole. If you looked through, you saw Batman's cave. Also made of Legos. The next evening, you wake up and Buzz offered you his Vespa, which he pronounced Vespa, so you can get around the city while he worked in your car. You then went to go visit Jeremy at the tea shop, and you discussed something that was very pressing and important to you at the moment. How to get away. You went to say your goodbyes to Jeremy, and he told you all the different places that he had been in the country. Places that he'd think would be a good startup for someone who's trying to leave any city that is kindred run, make a new name for themselves. And he asked for you to please stop by before you do make your exit from the city, to have one last cup of tea with him. Then we made a very interesting visit over to Fast and Loud Fanny's, where you saw Meemaw out on the deck, rocking chair and 12 gauge in hand. Passing by with one of her quick snippets as typical, you walk in and you see Marcel. You both have a little bit of a heart-to-heart, talking about how you appreciate each other, and hopefully Marcel will watch over Max and the rest of the kindred while you were gone, as you told him as well that you were going to leave. Before exiting, he gifted you a back scratcher with the claw of an alligator. He said, "I'll always have your back." Heading back into the New Orleans, you go back to go see Buzz, and your car is fully fixed now.
Bless you.
Bless you. That's where we left you off. Then we have Ambrose. Ambrose had an extremely busy several days after the kindred party in the mansion. On your way out, you hooked up with Megan. You linked up with Megan. And you asked Megan more about the library, more about the Harvester, and about the other members of the Four. Megan said to you pretty much, I cannot disclose any information about the library. I am a librarian, and it is not my place to give further hints about where it might be or what it might hold. The Harvester. She did not know much about him. She did not care to know much more about him. After hearing the things that he had done to the coterie and to the city, she is glad to have him out of the city for the time being. For the other members of the Four, which Lady Aisha presides over, they are an extremely secretive group. They are known through lore as the jurors and the executioners. Judge, jury, and executioner. And she equated their name, the Four, meaning each hemisphere where one might reside. But that's just her guess. You then went back to your hotel where you were staying, and you found Fritz was having a house party, a hotel party, while you weren't home. Dozens of empty bottles of champagne scattered around the floor, drunk people stumbling in and out. You pretty much then confided to him the stuff that happened the last couple of days in terms of the battle. You're thanking for him for how he held himself at your home to keep the allure of him being a normal person ghoul. And then you offered to embrace him, which he blatantly said, fuck no. I don't want that at all. I don't want to pretend to be someone else every single night when it took so long for me to just be me as a person. Then you two decided to head out. You went down to one of the other hotel rooms down the room because Fritz walked out stark naked pretty much. Banging on a door, you disrupted a old man and his grandson. You were about to drink from the grandfather until the grandson said something, and Fritz just had a blast watching the scene unfold, where you stole the grandfather's clothing after he got knocked out and gave it to Fritz to wear. And then you all headed out. Your next stop was to the Creep. Back to the run-down apartment buildings where he resides in physical and digital form. He was more so now than ever before robotic. Bits and pieces of technology thrown together with some parts of flesh still holding it together. You asked the Creep about where Devora was, and he said that since you gave no description of what Devora looked like, he could not find anything in any CCTV, any documented footage anywhere. The databases for a person named Devora are dry in connection to you, New York, and New Orleans. You asked about the Harvester, and he said that he has no idea where he could be. He saw how he disappeared into smoke and that he's just gone. You then said how it was far too easy, this war that you had just had with the Macaulay, how it should have been harder, and he says you need to take wins when you can get them. Some things are easier than others. Just accept this win and carry on. You then asked him about the war that the general of the Tzimisces had told you about. The Creep had no idea about a war that was coming. And then he asked you who he might be affiliating himself with. this general. To which you said, the Black Thorns. The creep then begins to cackle maniacally and start to ascend back into the ceiling as its voice gets more and more digital until it starts sounding to like a dial-up tone. The last thing it said to you was, "There's thorns on the bushes, and the bushes grow across the country."
Jesus Christ.
Lastly, you went to Lady Grulon, who has accepted your invitation for a meeting. You asked her the same thing about the library, about the harvester. She was not going to give you more information about the library, besides the fact that that's where her brother is. You asked more about her brother. She said, he is not fit to be out in public. He is not fit for power. He knows his station and he's happy where he is. In terms of the harvester, she does not like him whatsoever. She's glad that he is gone for the time being, and that if anything happens where he returns, she will be more than happy to help hunt him down to ensure the safety of your people there in the city. Upon leaving, you then... How do I put this nicely? You then, matter-of-factly, let Lady Grulon know that it was you who helped heal her and saved her when the Makole were attacking in her sanctuary, her sanctum. And she pretty much just said, I did not hear this. This is the one gift in return for your kindness. Then we head over to Max. Max, you are having your meeting with the animals of the city. The four families, as they call it.
Yes.
You met with...
It's funny to me. I don't know why.
You met with Tony, the crow. You met with Peter, the squirrel. You met with Dumpster, the raccoon. And Sugar, the cat. The four heads of household for the four families of New Orleans. You came to them with gifts. For Tony, you gave him some bling. A nice... Well, for you, it would be a nice bracelet, a gold chain bracelet. For him, it's a necklace.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone else, you brought bagels, beignets, and other little snacks that they could carry off and bring home.
An offer they couldn't refuse.
And it's an offer they can't refuse, let me tell you.
Exactly.
You pretty much stated that you wanted to make sure that not just the kindred in the city lived well, but the animals who have been here since far longer than the city had been established to be living well in turn. And you would do that as best as you possibly can, along with feeding them, giving them boons and whatnot when possible. In return, all you ask is for information. Readily available, quickly delivered. You would be providing food. You offered a home for the raccoons. This home is Kiernan's family's old house. You told them that has a great security system. It's a nice neighborhood. It's a good-sized house. So
all the amenities one could want.
All you could ever need. There it is.
Think of the farmer's market trash in that neighborhood.
This is ripe stuff.
It's good stuff.
Hey, look, there doesn't need to be a flock of us to be a murder, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. you know what I found out? That if it's only 2 crows, it's called an attempted murder.
Homicide? Oh,
That's true. That's very, very fun. I love that a lot.
It's
called You Didn't
not.
See
But
That's really good. That's really good regardless. I like that a lot.
and Sugar
motivation for me.
said, "You need to start bringing me sushi quality grade tuna if you want me to be giving you information and stuff. And you also need to be making sure that Angelo does not know about this.
About this, yeah.
About this."
About my secret life as a crime boss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Right. Sorry, my internet is going up and down pretty quickly. Anyways,
Oh no.
yep, of course. It's been, what, a month and a half since we hung out, so why would my internet be wonky tonight? All right, so then the following evening, you go back to Angelo's home to discuss... Oh, no, excuse me. You go back to your gym. You go back to your gym where the Gangrel were hanging out, learning a few things, meeting your watchdogs. That's that. And then the next evening, Angelo was waiting for you at the bottom of your stairs.
Yes.
Heading back up into your office, you guys discussed a very, very important thing for you as new Primogen, as well as just to get by as a kindred. Not just in New Orleans, but anywhere. What are the rules of being a kindred and being in the Camarilla?
Yep.
He explained everything to you as best he could in terms of how sires have been failing at their jobs for generations now. How the system is antiquated. It still works, but it's antiquated and it could use a revision for sure. And he's hoping that that revision can happen here with you and your coterie starting it off. He expressed how he wishes how it could be, how he wanted it to be with him as a sire, but he knows his failings for that, how he stayed true to you, but leaving his other children to fend for themselves. You asked about blood hunts and how those can be resolved, and he pretty much said, okay, well, if you're in a city and there's a blood hunt against you, there are 2 options. You can leave the city, and hopefully no one will come after you. Or 2, I'm sorry, there's 3 options. 2, you can kill anyone who had seen you commit the crimes before they can report back to make sure that there's a blood hunt against you. And number 3, you can kill the prince of that city, which would right away end the blood hunt. So those are 3 extremes in their own regard, of course.
Yes, of course. That's what this world is all about. Extremes. We love extremes.
Yeah. Hot, cold?
best
No,
part.
there's no in between.
No, why would there be? That'd be easy. It'd be simple.
This club has everything. Murder.
If you were just a couple of
Dumb idiots. Murder. This club is for you.
This comes
Kevin?
for you.
So yeah, we left off with you all finishing up your own respective evenings and then going about your business. We're going to go ahead and say another week has passed during this time. We'll say you guys have been in communication, making sure everyone's all right, everyone's safe, everyone's healthy. But you guys have not really met up. You guys needed some time to yourselves to level out, get back to yourself, and make sure your peoples were all taken care of. So with that, we'll say you're all at your respectable homes. Max in his gym, Ambrose in his new home in the French Quarters, and Aubrey,
Rue Royale.
Rue
Nice,
Royale.
that's right. Yeah.
And Aubrey
Rue
back in
Royale.
your studio apartment. So, my friends, without any further ado, the stage is yours. How do we want to start this evening?
Start us off, though.
That's a good question.
Well, is Fritz in the home with Ambrose?
Yes, because he had nowhere else to stay. The hotel room that you guys were renting out
Excellent.
is done.
Wherever Fritz is lounging, hanging out, the door is kicked open, and you see a high heel boot first before you see Ambrose, who strides in holding up a ring in hand. All right. You also see his ring finger is missing.
The whole finger's just like, it's gone.
Just gone?
It's gone.
The fuck?
All right. All right. What do you think of this latest model? And he holds up a bone-like ring with etchings on the inside of it. And the etching is simply AA. But there's a beautiful carving on the outside.
Of what?
Little eyeballs.
Of course.
So you show it to Fritz, and he goes, "Oh, this is something new. Let me tell you." He takes it from your hand. He starts rolling it over. Okay. So we're going biblical. Okay, I like that. That's nice. What is this? Made from a AA battery? What is this?
What the fuck now?
Ew, it's from my ring finger. That is my ring finger. You see?
Okay.
And it's just a prototype. What I'm thinking, and he just snatches it back, what I'm thinking is actually putting real eyes on the inside of this, but I really have to find tiny eyes. Rat eyes? Crow eyes?
You know, Tony has eyes.
Hamster eyes?
Hamster eyes, damn.
I'm not sure.
Whatever happened to good morning? I mean, this is you burst into my room and just shove your finger ring in my face. So like,
Oh man, I
Truly
just
disgusting.
Yes.
okay,
Well,
your talent never ceases to amaze me, Ambrose. That's all I can say, really. I'm very impressed by your wonderful technological advancements in bone shaping and whatnot.
excellent. Now, just stand there and pretend you're Aubrey. Okay? I've been rehearsing this so much. I hope I can get this right. All right? Pretend you're Aubrey. Be Aubrey.
Okay, just let me get into my character a second.
I can't wait for this.
All right, darling.
I'm so excited. Oh, that's good. Good start.
Give me your bone.
What can I do for you?
Give me your bone ring.
Aubrey, as you know, I'm terrible at letting people go. And if I can't fuse you with myself, I thought, something symbolic, something between you and me. So I thought, would you marry me and would you take my finger?
Wow.
I'll take more than just your finger.
Oh, God.
But to
Yeah,
marry
yes,
you...
he would say something like that.
This is also sudden, Ambrose. I mean, we had plans, yes. I mean, we were planning on leaving, going away. But to marry you... Who would be the officiant? Where are we going for a honeymoon? There's so many follow-up questions I have.
I have a sizable dowry and a sizable cock.
Those are two things I
Never
can't
you
live
mind
without.
where we go.
Okay, so now, what do you want me to say now? What do you want me to just keep on doing it? Like, go for it? I mean, shit, I mean... Okay. Well, let me see this ring. Is it worth my hand or not?
Here. I hope so.
Oh, look, you've made pocket peepers onto a ring.
So that I can always watch you wherever you go. You'll never hide from me.
We'll never hide from it.
It's poetic.
Some poems are best
you
left
get it?
on paper.
I'm giving him. No, but see, I'm giving him my hand or my finger in marriage, you see? I heard this goes straight to your heart, the little vein that's on the inside of here. Probably not, but I thought it was nice.
Well, of course, I mean, Ambrose, I do, of course, yes. So, I mean, let's get this shit going, shall we?
Good, and you're taking my name. And then he walks out of the room, comes back, snatches the ring, and then walks back out again. Get Aubrey on the phone, and Maximilian. Oh, and he peeks back in the head. I mean, Sir Washington. Doesn't that sound good, Sir Washington? I can call him Sir all night, Sir Washington.
So you're letting me use the phone again now? I have my privileges back?
Yes, but no more sex phone calls.
I was making
on
so much
my
money.
Time. No.
Okay, fine. That's Jesus Christ. It's... He starts calling. He calls Aubrey first. Do you answer your phone?
Yeah, I would not answer my.
Okay.
No, Ambrose. Is it is it clear that it's him? Is it a house phone?
It just shows Ambrose's number. Like it says cell phone.
Under Ambrose's line.
Yep.
All right, let's do this thing, baby.
I'm so ready to do it. What are we doing?
Oh, Fritz.
Hello. Good evening to you, Aubrey.
Steve,
This is your wake-up call.
Since you've gotten your phone prisoners back, is this a business call?
I mean, I guess it kind of is like a business proposal that's going to be happening.
Oh, tell me. What do you usually do on these business calls?
Oh, I'm not the one with the business proposal. It's Ambrose, but
so
he's
my pants should be on for this then.
not. I mean, they will be, but not for very long.
This is
I'm very
disappointing.
sure.
Go on.
I know. I'm sorry. It's not one of my normal phone calls. But anyways, Ambrose told me to call you guys. Didn't tell me what to say or what to do, so I'm calling you. Hello.
Well, hello.
What are you doing?
Just hanging out.
Oh, so am I.
Well, seems that since the excitement's gone out of the phone call, I'm sure there was a reason you were supposed to be calling. What do you suppose that reason is?
1 second. Ambrose. And he starts calling to the other room. Ambrose, why am I calling them? Hello? Hey, finger person.
No, for God's sakes.
When did
Because
you
we
learn
haven't
that name?
seen... He comes, you see his head again. But he's in the middle of getting dressed. You see the mouth, stomach sort of just like pulsating and opening. The tongue wrapping around the door and up the frame. Because I haven't seen him or Maximilian, I'm sorry, Sir Washington, in weeks. So I'd like to see them, please. Post haste.
Okay, fine. He wants you to send a postcard with some haste potion or something. I don't know. It's just,
Where do you even get a postcard?
I don't even know what the postcard is. I mean, shit, what's going on? I don't know. I think it's like normal talk for like, come here, please.
I mean, I could make my way over there, but I'm gonna need the help looking for that postcard.
I will absolutely help you find the postcard. Absolutely. I'm very curious myself.
Well, figured you're more traveled than being just curious these days, but then again, this phone call has been a disappointment.
That's okay. It's my
won't
middle
make my
name
way
from what
over.
my
After all,
parents
I
told
could
me.
show you my new car. They
We've
told
got a
you
new
middle name
car.
was disappointment.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you've made a much better middle name for yourself by now.
Well, yeah, I mean, my first name was The. My last name is Fritz, so. My full name
The
is the
Disappointment
Disappointment
Fritz?
Fritz. That's what they called me.
Oh, I get it. You undersell it that way.
Okay, so
Well,
I gotta make
I'm
another
going
phone
to-
call, so, like.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna come over there right now, and then I will arrive when I get there. I'll see you shortly.
Okay, I love you. Kisses. Goodbye. See you soon. Postcard.
I love that this isn't one of those movie phone calls where we just hung up and we don't say goodbye. It's
I
just
have
like an
a-
understanding, like
I think that's like a really hard thing to do sometimes. Like you gotta have to like really, really know the person really well for it to just like, you know, authentically be okay to do that. Because if you're just talking and you just click,
it's rude. It's rude. I'll see you soon, Fritz. Ta-ta.
then you just go starts calling Max.
It's crazy that he has the numbers memorized.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
than he
anyone.
lets on.
That's a good man right there. That's a solid man right there. In this day and age, nah, it's crazy.
I know four
I know, like-
numbers. That's it.
I think honestly, I think I know like 4 or 5 numbers tops off the top of my head.
That's it. Don't ask me to memorize another one. That's it. I've reached my limit.
Oh god. Terrifying.
I could see Fritz with a rotary phone.
I could see them too.
Absolutely. One of the old school ones where you have to hold the earpiece up and you hold it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Well, hello.
Connect me to line number 17, please. Operator. So, Max, your phone starts ringing now.
Max will answer it. Hello.
Good evening. Hello.
Tony, is that you?
Chris, is that you?
What? Who's Fritz? He sounds handsome.
He sure is. He's one of the most handsome people I know. It's a shame I'm not talking to him right now.
Oh, let me go get him. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Stay sexy. Hold on.
Hello, Maximilian. How are you doing tonight?
If it isn't one of my favorite handsome people in the entire world.
Oh, you talking about a mirror?
That's very good of you. That's very good. No, I am talking about you, sir. I'm surprised to hear from you so soon.
Oh, I've missed your voice and missed your face. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, just woke up, had the life scared out of me for a moment because of who I live with, but I'm good, yeah. How are you?
I totally understand. I'm swamped as well. Getting used to meeting new people, and I'm surprised you got your phone privileges back so quickly. From what I've heard, you've been quite naughty.
Listen, if you call making money on the side being naughty, then yes, put me on that naughty list. Santa's not coming this year, next year, or for the next 10 years.
Hey, it's next to the world's oldest profession. I will never ever hate it.
Hey,
Get your
I
money.
know. Listen, I used to have an allowance. That stopped really fast for some reason, so I had to make my own money.
Speaking of allowance, how are they? Are they doing okay?
Every day something new. You know our buddy boy Ambrose. He's You ever see those chock full of nuts cans and you open up and then like a spider spring out?
Except it's a hand or an eyeball or a
Something
liver.
flies out and it's always a surprise. You never know what's coming next. Forrest Gump had chocolates. We have Ambrose.
Organs. Oh, so many organs. It's been far too long since I've seen y'all.
Yeah.
Change that soon.
Well, that's the reason for the call. Ambrose is looking for
Oh.
postcards and for people to come here.
Wait, why is he looking for postcards? Isn't
I
he just
don't
go to the
know.
post
He
office?
said, "Are there any open at this hour?" I don't think so.
No. Post offices are notorious for never being open when you need them.
You
Look
know,
at
in
it, like-
all the years I've walked around, not just New Orleans, not New York City, but like everywhere I've ever been, I have never once stepped foot into a post office.
I believe that. I 100% do.
I feel like if I need to talk to somebody, I'm gonna go get them, not send them a little card. It's just kind of disrespectful. Like, oh, I had a thought about you, but I'm gonna wait 7 days for you to read what I had to say.
It's very old school. It's a very old school form of communication. If you if they need me to pick up postcards, I can see what I can find in my office. But if they want me to come over, I can just come over.
It's both. I think he needs postcards, and he wants everybody to come here with some postcards. It might be like a new trading card game. I don't know.
Okay, I see what I could scrounge up. I don't know about trading card games, but I can definitely be there. You guys got a new address, right?
Yeah, we're at this new place. Here's the address. I'll send it to you in a text message. By the way, if you want to talk about trading card games, he actually has a really good collection of Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh, that's a solid. That's a
Imagine he
pull.
does.
That's a nostalgic pull for both. Oh man, that does not surprise me in the slightest. Garbage Pail Kids for Amber. That's not does not surprise me one bit.
They're like in mint condition. For the amount of time he lived in a sewer, I'm very surprised at how clean they are.
You're the cleanest garbage. You're like laminated and perfect, like special grade covering and everything. Yeah, I could be over there soon. I could be over there in like 25, 30 minutes.
Okay, sure, yeah, take your time. I'll guess I'll keep him occupied. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he's building something grotesque, and I'll hate it when I see it.
I'm going to give you a warning. He's missing a finger. Apparently, he used his finger to make a ring. And he wants to attach eyeballs to it, of course.
It's an eye. It's got. Wait, they use their finger to make a ring with eyeballs in it. Is it like a what kind of like? Is it like a what finger did they use?
They use their ring finger.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to come over now. Okay. For just to make a ring.
You know how he is, eccentric as always.
Okay, I guess
Has to make a statement somehow.
I'm curious about what this statement is. Ooh, okay, just juicy. Oh yeah, I'll be over there soon.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Click. Ambrose.
He walks into the room in his cat suit, putting on his earrings. All right, now this has to be absolutely secret. No one can know about this ring. I am so excited. I have everything planned. It's going to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Not tonight, though, but I'm so excited about this.
Why are you dressed like
What were you
Mr.
saying?
Mistopheles?
Fucking damn it!
You like it?
I miss this game so much.
I mean, you look great. Yay! This is what it is.
I know when you're faking it.
Yeah, you certainly do. It's been pretty shitty lately. I mean, it's been so lovely. I'm so happy. I am the most loved person in the world. And no one does not like... Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. This hole is getting pretty deep.
I'm going to put you onto the floorboards again.
Oh, thank God, more bondage.
You can't stop him. You can't stop him.
Oh,
He's unstoppable.
I will kill you one day. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in like 10 years, but one day you will die with my hands around your neck.
Give me 1 second, please. And he pulls out a little notepad from his back pocket. 752.
What a fuck.
He puts it back.
What a fucking bitch. What a fucking...
I don't have time for this. Make the house ready.
Okay.
Ugh.
And he puts on like a little apron and a little maid's hat, walks around, starts dusting.
Love him so much. I forgot how much I love this game. Holy shit.
All right. So we'll say that during the time the house is cleaned up, Aubrey and Max, you guys take your time finding postcards from wherever. I'm sure you're gonna get like a 7-Eleven or like convenience shop that might be open. And then
I use envelopes all the time. It's not hard to find some postcards.
and you guys get to Ambrose's new home on Rue Royale, no problem. Ambrose, you hear the rat-a-tat-tat on the door, and who would like to be the first to arrive?
I'll be first, I guess.
Okay.
Hello. I hope I got the right address.
Do you want me to answer the door as well, or like you gonna do anything tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, I have to stand at the top of the stairs looking alluring. And he's like practicing a pose leaning against the railing, but he's like, no, that's no good. And then just like does a little model thing with his hands at his waist and his shoulders in. No, that's stupid. Yes, just let whoever in. And he just walks down the stairs defeated.
And
Still in the cat suit.
You still in the cat suit? Wait, what do you look like right now? You look like Thor? Did you look?
It's the face of Ambrose in his like cat suit.
Oh, God. Oh, it's Ambrose. Okay, all right. Ooh. Ooh.
Fritz goes to the door, opens, and goes, "Hello, and welcome to the house where Ambrose is lurking. He is looking a lurking." Hello, Max.
Hey, first of all, it's just on the name. I'm gonna close the door real quick. Get to the abode. Hello. Fresh face.
Maximilian Darling. Oh, no, wait. You're Sir Washington.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it. Immediately stop. Don't even try.
I must. I'm English.
We
do.
Well, as an American Southerner, I ask you, please do not. I appreciate
Right.
I appreciate your culture and all the things in it, but please don't. It makes me very it feels weird. It just feels weird. my very close friends to say differently my name.
You're rambling and you don't notice that Ambrose has hurled himself into you. I've missed you so much.
I missed you too, buddy. I missed you too. I see you've gained some new confidence. To hug you. Face is not who I thought it would be when I came here. Bones are strong.
They are. I'm feeling good. After that, after the prince gave me a little pardon. I mean, not technically, not for Ambrose, but I feel a little bit more confident.
You feel like you can walk around your house.
Told Lady Goulong about, huh?
Wait. You can finish your sentence first. What did you just say?
Oh, yes. I basically, without actually saying it outright, told Lady Goulong that I was the one that saved her. You're welcome. And she gave me a warning that this will be the last time, or like, this is my parting gift to you, kind of thing. And then just dismissed me. But so much has happened, I have to tell you, and I am absolutely sure so much has happened with you, and you have much to report.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I didn't miss that part of our relationship at all. You told an elder of what you did. The very explicit thing that your alternative clan can do. The one we've been trying to hide for months at this point.
I think she took it very well. And she said it was my parting gift that she wouldn't tell anyone. So I didn't necessarily say that I am Ambrose. I didn't say that.
I know, but I'm sure a lady of her intellect could probably put it together. Okay, all right, cool, all right. Oh boy, I didn't miss that. Oh, I didn't miss that these 2 weeks. I forgot what my plate looked like for a second there. I forgot what it looked like. Ah,
For
it's good to
just
see
a
you again.
moment.
It's good to see you again. It really is.
It's good to see you too. I've missed you.
Speaking of missing, is it, where's your finger at?
Oh, I'm doing something quite secretive. No one must know. And I've made something for Aubrey. But now that it's just you and me here,
Mm-hmm.
and now that
me, I'm still
most
here.
of the
Hi.
threat is,
Yeah, he's still there.
you don't count. Go clean something.
You count. I love you, bud.
I appreciate you and I respect you.
Mm,
By the way, we're not killing him. I'm not killing him yet.
Oh,
But we're not turning him
there was a
into
yet.
one of
Yeah, okay.
us.
Oh, I mean, that's his wish, right? He doesn't want to get turned into one of us.
You know what? Mostly it was because he said something along the lines of, if you turn me into a vampire, I'll spend eternity making your life a living fucking hell. Something like that,
Mm,
and destroy. And I don't know.
mm.
Something melodramatic. I don't know where he gets it from.
I don't. No clues. No clues whatsoever.
Exactly.
Mm.
But well, now that everything is past, I thought. And he shows you the ring, and it has like a little A and A inscribed inside of it.
I
Well,
thought that was gonna be. I was thinking about what that was gonna be when Fitz told me about it, but
Fritz told you about it?
yeah.
What?
I mean, when he called me, he told me you were making a ring out of your ring finger, and I could put puzzle pieces together easier than the next guy. And I assumed, I assumed with how crazy you are about Aubrey, uh, besides the your nature, I assumed you were going to ask him for his hand, and not his hand.
No, well, I've given it a real thought, and I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to say goodbye to the past and embrace this new opportunity for love, and that it's possible and I can trust, and it's a lot, and I want to make it extra special. I'm still working out the kinks, but essentially, yes, it's I think that's a good thing. I think he'll say yes. If he doesn't, I think I'll shatter into a million pieces. I might walk out into the daylight. I don't know. Who knows? But it's gonna be fine.
Boy, didn't miss that at all.
I mean,
Well,
the other option was, fusing him to my body. We become it. But
Like an
I don't
anglerfish.
think.
hey,
Yes.
I'm very proud of you for your progress. You respected your friend's wishes of not turning him. You've considered being loved and loving. You are worried about the love that you are giving. So I'd say that things are looking up for you, my dear friend, and I'm proud
I
of you.
think for the first time, I think for the first time, they just might be.
I think
Like,
that's the
I feel
perfect time
it.
for me to throw open the front doors.
Oh shit!
What in Andrew Lloyd Webber's nightmares is going on here?
Fritz
Look
comes
who it is.
running over when the doors open up. Oh, hello! Welcome to Ambrose's home!
Fritz, my darling, and if it isn't
The lurker!
Scribbleshanks, the alley cat.
Wow,
That's brilliant.
Did you
so good.
make your way to New York and not tell anyone?
Why do you both have postcards?
How many cats had to die so you could look at this fly?
Do you have a list?
This is apropos, actually. This one's from the biggest ball of twine. Appealing to you?
Yeah, we
Yes,
were told to bring you
why?
postcards. I don't
And
know the significance.
I know better than
Uh,
to disappoint my sweet
Fritz, I said
cat.
post haste.
Yes,
That means
postcards and haste
quickly.
potions. I don't know what you want from me.
I didn't bring the haste potions.
I mean, you could have gotten a Red
What
Bull,
do you
right?
They can't
can't-
drink Red.
It's it's
didn't
to
know who was
send a
for.
message quickly.
You could drink Red Bull and then they could drink you.
What message do you want them to send? You can tell them they're here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello.
Is
both of
actually
you.
my
Come,
greatest
Come
honor.
into my home.
Here I stand before him,
Don't stop it.
Mr.
Don't do it.
Washington, Sir Washington.
Don't do this. I already told
I'm English.
them. God damn it. God. Well, as I said, as an American Southerner, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Just call me what you've always called me. It makes me much more comfortable. How about that?
Well,
You
I
are.
wouldn't want to
You
make
two
you
are. You
uncomfortable,
two are.
sir.
I'm gonna say this right now, and do not freak out. Please do not freak out. You two are two of my best friends, my greatest friends. I do not need you treating me differently via politics. Anything
It's
other than that.
since we are so close, maybe we could do a little like Lancelot, King Arthur, Guinevere roleplay.
That ends badly.
Are we
I
doing
know,
so-
but
are we-
the middle is gonna be amazing.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We could get around the table.
God damn it.
Fritz peeks right. Can we do
Speaking of
some
which,
sword
let's-
play?
Rumble Tumpskin.
No sword play.
The
There's no
chair
sword play.
recognizes Rumble Tumpskin.
Rumble Tumpskin. Is that the train cat?
No, that's Scribbleshanks, the railway cat.
Scribbleshake, that's right, that's right, that's right.
Are you guys talking? Wait, I'm about to say, is this Cats the musical?
Yeah.
This is Cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cat of the railway train.
Right.
There's a whisper
okay.
down at 11:39. Skibble, where is Skibble? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave that for you. The star attraction.
I haven't seen that one on the West End. Let's go to the parlor. You need to all debrief me of what's been happening. I'm sure you all have been doing such important work these past few weeks. I need to know everything.
If you insist,
No,
and Fritz comes
before you
over
turn
to you and
around,
starts
is there a
taking your
tail?
pants.
What the fuck? How are you taking people's pants? Really?
He said to debrief him. I wait. Starts.
You are a treasure. Both above
Sweet.
table and at the game, you are a treasure.
Darling cherub man.
Oh my god.
Fine, debrief me.
I'm so confused. I was like, why are you panting him?
But I'll have you know, I'm not wearing briefs, so you're gonna have a hard time.
Okay.
All right, everybody to the parlor. Let's talk. Let's come together right now. Not like that.
Come
There's still time,
together,
Sir Lancelot. There's
all
still
for
time.
me.
Anyway,
I'll let you guys
Our-
talk. You
I-
boys talk. I'm gonna go clean something. That's all I'm good for here, I guess. Anyway,
Appreciate you.
I respect you and I
You are
appreciate
valued.
You
you.
work hard.
You are loved.
I love. And
You
like we walk
actually
into the
do-
parlor. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you actually do see when you walk into the parlor, there's gold drapes with just a massive amount of tassels. You walk in there, and there's Persian carpets everywhere. In the middle, there actually is a round table with 3 Louis XVI high back chairs
Jesus.
surrounding it.
Jesus Christ. Did I walk into a castle? What the hell is all
This
this?
is very
No,
upscale.
I-
Is this where we're going to be
This life
playing our
seemed like a
cockatrices and caves?
See?
This is
You
perfect
laugh.
setup. I don't.
you laugh, but I have a whole chest full of board games and costumes.
Wow. Wait.
I know.
Wait, are there more cat costumes?
I'm looking at the furniture. How much of this is organic?
Oh no, I didn't even think.
Yeah, you kidding me? I know it's been 2 weeks, but come on now.
Be honest, whose grandmother are this? Lovely
Oh,
drapes.
God.
Not yours.
But that does answer. That answers your question, I suppose. I'm gonna like. I'm like gonna like. My senses have always been higher. I'm just like listening for heartbeats. I'm like, oh god, here it comes. Oh, here we go. Don't shift. Don't move. As I make my way to a chair and sit down.
How do you walk on a floor as if you're not wanting to hurt the floor? I do that like somebody just mop walk, where it's like,
hands all up.
and I do the hovering over like it's a truck stop toilet, but you really had to go,
Yeah.
and I'm not touching anything. I'm just hovering.
Yeah.
Darling, all of this looks wonderful. You are ever the clever craftsman.
I am. And from behind Ambrose's chair, you see a face push against, and he just punches it.
Oh my
I
god.
really am.
Now I think that the suit was probably someone.
Oh yeah, 100%. So what have y'all? I look now. I'm like looking back at my chair. I'm like, so what have y'all been up to these past 2 weeks? I'm gonna start
That
with
is precisely.
I know it's adopted, right? Vampire, Kindred, new record deal, right?
Oh,
You take that.
sorry, I was lost in the horror of this place.
Oh, it's terrifying.
At all times, I'm almost becoming immune to it, and that in itself is an issue. Like, this is tone deaf for me. It's just noise.
Yeah.
You live long enough in an area where there's just gunfire all the time, and you just walk outside. Well, it's the ice cream man's not gonna just run away. I'm not gonna leave. I'm getting myself a creamsicle, a Choco Taco. It's been a long time since I've had a Choco Taco.
Choco Taco. They stopped
But-
making those.
Choco Taco.
There is still time if you know anyone. That's not the point. Yes, a record deal. I am working on a series of new songs. I like, I'm wondering, is it the right space for me? Is it the right time? It's a little arrogant to just like be in everyone's faces all the time.
All right, hey, it's a comeback. Everyone loves a comeback.
Don't be a
Spotlight.
bitch.
There's that.
That's the kind of support I was looking for.
So you going for it?
I think that I
Dagger.
am.
Oh,
Maybe
shit.
do it again, this time completely differently.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm dating someone famous.
What?
Oh,
What are you
are
writing
you-
down over there?
Did you and him seal things? Are you finally dating
No.
a knight
No, I'm
of the
not-
round table?
We're not dating.
You hear that?
You two are
Honeymoon's off.
dating, fool.
Obviously, just
I'm gonna say it out loud just cause you two are dating. That's y'all thing.
well, as long as when I'm not working, I have time to spend with my loved ones, then I guess fame won't be getting in the way.
Mm.
Why would
If
it?
you're bored and you look bored, that's a little bit your fault, darling.
I'm confused. What are you writing down over there?
I'm writing down important information which I know both of you have because it's been, what, 2-3 weeks since we last saw each other, so surely you have all investigated or done some deep digging into the mysteries of this city, and I would like to know what it is you found out.
If you are talking in terms of the issues surrounding the hunt for you,
Obviously,
yes.
obviously, let me take this.
Okay.
They're clearly discussing where we got the postcards, and I
Mm.
went to a local Walgreens. The walls weren't even green. Not a single one in there. And it's not even the only place with wall at the start of its name, which feels weird to me.
Are you seriously saying you
No,
two
it's a
have
rack at
done-
the front.
No, we're fucking with you, obviously.
Yes, we did all sorts of things. Tell her what we got up to and all the stuff we uncovered as a unit.
God damn it. Oh boy. Well, I talked to Angelo about
Yes, we did.
your situation. Not your situation in particular, but I alluded to the Ambrose Hunt in my information to figure out how to get you free from that hunt.
Yes. And tell her what we came up with.
Oh,
Christian can't remember the conversation exactly. That sucks. Essentially,
There's a couple of ways.
there's a couple of ways to get them off your back. They're
Nailing
all
this.
terrible.
yes.
They're
All of them, I
terrible.
knew that.
They're all shitty.
Awful.
You
You list the first, and I'll list the fourth and fifth.
Dylan, can you remember what they are? It's kill the prince. Was
Kill the
one.
prince.
Oh yes, kill the prince. How did we forget that? Kill the prince is one. Of course.
Kill
Not
anyone
one
who
we're gonna
had
be doing.
seen you break masquerade,
Yeah. Yep.
or just leave
Oh, that was a given. We didn't even need to research
Yeah.
that.
leave the city, the area, and pray to the gods that there is no one following you.
Crazy thing about that, I'm actually prepared to do that. That's most of what I spent my time doing,
You
preparing.
preparing to leave?
Just in case. Just in case. Plans, you know.
You're leaving.
Well, I was preparing. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm here, aren't I? In this room
Mhm.
with you dressed like that, and
Oh, wait. So, I mean, it is your right to leave. Like you are not beholden to the city.
of course, nobody owns me. I just thought it might be nice if we did something new. You know,
Now,
haven't we seen all the city has to offer?
I will say
That's
this.
right.
Are you truly saying
Room's on
that-
fire right now.
And I'm not really speaking to the man who has to stay, being a knight of the court now. Ambrose, this is the only place you want to be.
Are you talking about me in New Orleans?
Of course.
Yes, I finally have a place where I can settle down. Of course.
And
Do you
this
know? Do you
would be
know
it for me.
why? Do you know? Do you know why vampires stay in the cities?
I don't. I haven't been one long enough. I've almost seen none of vampire life. I guess that's the point of this conversation, isn't it?
As someone who's been running for quite a bit, the in-betweens where it gets weird and wild.
Weirder than this.
Who do you? Yes, weirder than this. Weirder
That
than this. Weirder
hardly
than
seems
Garu.
possible.
I mean, technically, this is a sanctioned territory. This is a sanctioned city.
And all the beasties
Diff.
knew about that then, I guess.
Well, I'm not saying just that. I'm saying that every city, every road, every town has different rules.
Okay, so
And those who rule them. So,
This-
and some
this is
don't
it.
rule them at all.
it's just this is it. This is all there is. This is where the map. You drive out of New Orleans and the map just falls off.
Oh no.
No more worlds left to conquer. And so he wept.
Oh.
That comes from a
That's-
conqueror's perspective.
Conquering my destiny
That-
can be a form of conquering. Not all conquering is bad. Conquering your fears is not terrible. But of course, looks like this group is done. And that's fine.
Oh, I've
Just
been
allow
done for
me
a very
to
long time.
Marinate on that.
I've been done for a very long time, Aubrey.
I don't.
You haven't been alive for
Even
a
if
very
I-
long time.
True. But I know I'm done. For now. That's my choice. I can always choose to leave when I want to. I just don't want to right now.
I will simply mourn on my own time. For then and for now, please, tell me what your plans are.
I personally want to make sure that my city is in good hands. After this Macaulay business, I want to not have the faults in our on our lines that we had before. Communication's been a issue. I am recruiting and connecting with nature, as is my clan's nature, to do so.
I admire you in the most affectionate way, but the story of Atlas isn't all heroics. It's also a tragedy.
Oh,
He never
That's-
gets to put the world down.
No, he does not.
And
One itch and we're dead.
And in that way, I get to mourn you because this isn't just a city and a place that you get to live. It is also your tomb.
Yes. Oh yes.
And that hurts me
Honestly.
in a way.
I mean, you are always welcome to visit me wherever you go.
Well, Ambrose, you found everything you wanted. I'm happy for you.
You see him toying with something and then he puts it behind his back. Yes, well, you will have a wonderful time seeing the world. I've seen it many times.
Yes, I've heard there's nothing
Many
more
times.
thrilling than setting off into the open ocean entirely alone. Just a lone man trapped at the mercy of the seas as they rage all around him. All he hopes is to see the shore again. But, boats, they weren't meant for harbors, darling. They were meant for sailing.
Well, I've never had roots, and for the first time I feel like I might be able to have some roots. And so if you're going to shame me because of that, well then, you know
I'm
what?
not
Let me
shaming
talk
you.
about. Let me
Is
just
that
talk
what
about
you're taking away
what
from
I
this?
did.
What did you do?
I don't care what you think. No,
Okay.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Stop it, both of you.
I wasn't aware I was being...
Shut up. Shut it down. I'm
Shut
gonna
up.
act.
Just shut up.
You
Shut
want
up.
me to be the elder? You want me to be the sir? You want me to be the kingdom? You want me to be the knight? Shut up. It is obvious right now that what you're saying, Aubrey, is hurting Ambrose. Look at them.
I'm
Look at
not
body
upset.
language. Look at them.
Please.
He had-
I'm
Shut up.
sorry if
Shut
my
up. Bo,
dreams
shut up.
were offensive to you.
Shut up, both of you. Shut up. Stop it. Your words have power, even if you're not using them in the way you think you do. Words have impact. Look at how you are impacting them right now. Don't speak. Look.
I don't know how to tell you how I'm feeling if I'm not allowed to speak or use my words.
Well, then use
So
them
please.
properly.
I don't know what that means.
You are literally, quite literally, the only one who can control their own words. Control
Here's
the
the thing.
meaning of those words.
I'm
Right now.
I'm sorry if I hurt you in any way. Me expressing my desires were not meant to hurt you, and I'm sorry if that's how they came across. That is not at all something I meant to do. Something I would hate to know that I did. I was merely expressing my desire to see the world. And if that at all gave you pause, I can only begin to understand why. You're an incredibly affectionate person, and if your fear for me out there in the world, or that I should have to walk a path that you walked, that caused you so much pain, then I can understand why you wouldn't want that for anyone. I wouldn't want to take your comfort from you, no more than you would like to take anything from me. This is just a lot to take in. For us both.
Well, it's more than that, actually. It's more than wanting to have roots. I visited the creep, and I was questioning him about, well, you know how I interrogate. I wanted to find out who was filling the office of our former Macaulay mayor, and the prince has eyes on the place. I wanted to know about what the general's, well, where the harvester was, but of course he said he disappeared into a puff of smoke, so there's no leads on that. And then I asked him about my sire, which then led to the general, the Tzimisce general, and what he said about raising some sort of army. And he replied with, "There are thorns in the bushes, and the bushes grow across the country." I don't want to be a part of that growth, whatever it is. So maybe if I stay in one place, if I root myself down, and I keep to New Orleans, maybe that spread won't happen? I don't know. I care, okay? There, you want to hear it? I care. I don't want a world full of me, or things like me.
You
Come
think
to
that
grips
wherever
with
you
myself,
go,
but
wait, you think wherever you go, that will spread?
I don't know, it's a hunch, but why give it any power? And if I don't do anything, maybe I can't stop it, but maybe it won't accelerate or grow, or I don't know. And it doesn't matter where I go. They're going to find me either way, so why keep running?
We wouldn't be running. We would be seeing the world together. It's not something I really want to do alone. I don't care if you
It would be nice to visit a country without and actually see it.
Who cares if we're not somewhere long enough to put down roots? Roots are wherever you are.
Hmm. Well, we'll see.
That's all I ask.
I'd like to.
I will note that technically there's not an official blood hunt for you. That is only Lady Goulon that truly hunts for you. My memory, if Christian's memory serves him right, because it's a personal vendetta.
It's
Lady Aisha, not Grulon.
Right. Lady Aisha. It's a personal vendetta, right? So it's not officially a blood hunt. I can't remember correctly.
Technically, for the breaches of the masquerade for Lady Aisha,
Yeah.
it is a blood hunt in her eyes
Yeah.
because the prince and the other elders of New York were all killed at the time that the masquerades happened, and a blood hunt that could have been actually enforced on Ambrose would have been diluted by this time, not diluted, dissipated by this time. So there is no official blood hunt. But to what you were saying, yet is her own vendetta against Ambrose in terms of his breaches for the masquerade. So it's a personal blood hunt.
Yeah. So there's got to be some semblance of something we can do to help you out. I'm
You
not
wanna
sure
kill
what you
the
can do with that
prince?
information. No.
Y'all want to kill the prince?
No. Lord,
I'll be
sakes,
honest.
no.
I don't see how that would help our situation. It's not like the prince is the one carrying out the blood hunt.
Well, it's Aisha, not the prince.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why killing the prince would help us.
Because then
You're the prince? Is that how that works?
Maximilian could become prince.
I will not do that. That's
Oh, yes. Regicide followed by a coronation.
Well, no.
How,
Here's
what proper criminals we are.
We've been criminals for quite some time.
Unsuccessfully. Living has been our only talent.
You know what we could do? I have
What's
a good
up?
idea. Why don't we find some place that hasn't been settled by vampires, claim Praxis, and say we are the heralds, princes, and rulers of this little plot of land?
I've always wanted to see that Hobbit town in New Zealand. We'll be the king of the little hobbity people.
Little hobbity people.
Are they real?
Are hobbits real?
Well, I know tree beards are real, but are hobbits real?
I don't know. I really don't know much about hobbits. I'm gonna say that right now. I never really caught on to those films or those books. I'm sure
Macaulay
there's
are
some-
real, but furry-footed small people can't be.
Hey, I'm not saying what's real or what's not real. I have no idea.
And then I will be their king.
You'll be their king?
That's how it's got to work. Someone has to be.
Someone's gotta be king, I guess.
In the land of the short, the tall man
In the
is king.
land of the shore. I think they might take offense to being called that.
My tallest.
They know they're short. It's not like they don't know they're
But like,
short.
it's the short as a title. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, they will call me Aubrey the Tall.
Well, if your problem is spreading across the country, as so elegantly put by our dear digital friend,
It will eventually come here.
it will come here, and we do have.
It's already here.
It's already here. It seems to be setting its roots. I've been asking around with the animals to get their aid, and they're basically
The
keeping
what?
an eye out for me.
The Crow Squad.
More than that, honestly.
More than that.
Yeah, we've got the raccoons, we got the rats, and we got the cats.
I don't know why I keep speaking indignantly, like, more than that. It's become a caricature. Of
And the
course, there's more
squirrels.
than that.
You're literally getting on me about hobbits maybe not being real.
I'm just so upset. Okay, hobbits make sense, but like,
Talking animals don't make sense, and
I don't
animals
know
having
it.
their own rules and families that
and
doesn't make sense.
hierarchies and
Yeah.
So, what,
Called Animal
what
Kingdom
did the
for a
vermin
reason.
say?
you explain why gamekeepers keep jobs. They should have been like easily defeated long ago. The hierarchies would have dissembled. Ugh.
Well, I haven't gotten word yet, right? But I have started to gain connection with them.
Let me
And
guess,
to-
you
to
brought them
get-
snackies.
I mean, yes.
I was joking. Come on.
Why would you joke about that? Animals love food. They love treats.
Fritz pops in.
but
We're
I-
having treats.
You have. I mean, do you
The
have
animals
treats?
love treats.
I heard that we're having
No
treats.
treats. No treats.
Okay.
Are you offering yourself?
Am I offing
You want it?
myself? What?
Are you asking that question honestly?
Guys, we need to start
Would you
spelling
like
it.
to eat him?
No, I don't want to eat your best friend.
He's not my best friend. Would you like to eat him?
Why are you lying?
that's
Of course I'm your best
No
friend.
way to treat your best friend. Can we all just accept right now that's definitely your
That's
best friend?
definitely your best friend.
I don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I'd love to compete for the
Fine.
title, but I'm not even close.
Yeah, like
That.
Wow, that's big.
That's the best friend. And you should be so lucky.
You should be so lucky.
If it makes you guys feel better, Ambrose has written fan fictions about both of you.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
It doesn't make me feel worse.
You,
You snitch, you snitch ass bitch.
you snitch.
You
That doesn't-
slutty snitch.
Hey, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest that you've written fan fiction. In the
It was-
slightest.
An anthology poetry.
An
right?
anthology.
Poetry?
The poetry is the upsetting part, not the fact that it's an anthology. There are more.
I'm not surprised by the fact that it's an anthology. I'm honestly, I take that
It's
back.
it's like an odyssey, like an epic in really
Right.
long form.
Right.
In really
So-
long form. Here's the thing, though. The
We are
book's
getting off.
probably made of people.
Jesus.
I don't
From
know,
the
something
bookshelf.
horrifying
You
about-
just hear muffled moans.
This is what you chose to write on me. This is what I've become. I've seen the Page Master. I was very upset. This is more like the zombie one.
Mm.
He was my
This is my
favorite.
favorite.
I was this close. I was this close from getting tasked. Macaulay Culkin, man. Fuck him.
Whoa.
Not really. I love him and his work.
He's so good. Did you see him in
He got all the
Monsters?
good parts.
What was that? Party Monster?
He got all the good parts.
Party Monster is basically just Fritz.
Honestly, that's very true.
It's crazy how much his brother looks like him. Kiernan. It's like the same guy.
Oh, I'm not. I was promised not to tell this to Angelo, but
Angelo
I
used
can
to
tell
sleep
you-
with
I
Macaulay
can-
Culkin.
no.
Oh.
Speaking of the animal families,
Mhm.
they literally.
Families.
When I say Goodfellas, I mean that shit.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But also one of the heads, like I said, it's a raccoon, a squirrel,
Yep. course
a
it is.
crow, and a cat. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses as to what cat is in charge of the cat family.
Before I answer that question, are we all upset that there's not a rat family?
I was surprised it was in the rat family.
Or is there just not at the table? Like
Maybe I'll have to
they're
ask.
they're
but
underground. Like they
Yeah.
keep it
There it is. That's probably it. That's probably
underground
it.
mafia.
I'm
That's
sorry.
probably it.
Mafia.
Your cat is one of the Dons.
Yeah.
Wait, did we just accept that it was Sugar?
No, except it is.
Oh, because she knew you, or because she's
No.
Angelo's cat?
I don't know. I think
Did you
It's
get her in
nepotism.
there?
No, no.
Nepo-
She's a fucking nepo cat.
Angelo doesn't know.
This is the problem with the animal families. Is that
Honestly, I think that they got that from the ground up. I think they established that easily themselves. Angelo has no idea. No clue.
it's like he doesn't even know his own cat.
Doesn't even know his own cat.
Wow.
Hey, how on track for him?
Hey, he's trying. He's trying to be better.
Guess what? We're all not surprised about him not knowing something about
God
someone
damn.
who's important to him.
Damn. Hey man, that's my father you're talking about. Wait, hold on. Real quick, hold on. That's what we're talking about. He may have fucked up, but he's the least worst. Of all the
Okay.
ones at this table,
Whoa!
shit.
Whoa!
I want his shit.
Whoa! No, he didn't.
Oh,
Actually, he does have a point.
No, he died. Shut up. Christian,
Hey.
shut up.
It's a dead issue. Let
Ha!
it go.
Like, hey, they're trying their best and they're learning to be better than not at all. You know?
All right. So you talked to Angelo. You talked to some rodents
Mm-hmm.
who are on your side.
Yep.
And
I mean, that's pretty much it for me.
just oh, you know what? No, you know what? This is good. This is resources. This is logistics. You know, this is
Just call
this is
his
good.
animal friends resources. Even I know
Yes.
I
that.
don't know how
And
I feel about that.
logistics.
I think that you're still up for a chance to run the cat families. Look at you.
I'm not running a family of cats. I'm
Well, I was
helping
talking
help
about
them run.
Rumpelstiltskin, but I guess you could possibly.
Well, would you all like to go hunt together?
Yes, with David Bowie.
I mean, you want to go eating right now?
Yes, I just have to change my face and we can go.
Just the face.
I know, pretty good
The
neighborhood.
hair too.
You're not afraid you would stand out with all that.
Who would stand out?
I mean, let's be honest, you stand out in whatever room you're in. But if we could tone it down a little bit with the cat suit.
This is New Orleans.
We're not going to use that as an excuse.
Fine. 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 No cat suit.
no
Be back.
cat suit.
You-
If you
walks
come
off.
out in an anatomically correct Simba or Scar outfit,
Anatomically correct.
I'm going to have a problem with this.
What is
that mean? What does that look like? Wait, what does that mean?
That's actually a perfect place for us to take a quick little break. So we will see
Ambrose
you
in a
all.
cat suit just selling it. Like, just fucking selling it. You know that there's claws just like they're wearing. It's just selling the shit out of it.
We will see you all
What
in
do you
about
think of me?
15 minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Hello. Hi there. If you're just joining us, this is Darkness Over New Orleans, a Vampire the Masquerade actual play situated in New Orleans.
Nah, what's up, bro?
That's right. If you've been here since the beginning, hey, thanks for staying around. It's good to see you again. Thank you for being here. All right. The party. Y'all were just about to head on out for a little hunt. Getting some feed going on. It's been a little bit since you guys been on a hunt together, so let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
Did you all agree to go to the hunt, or are you just like now just like figuring out what to do? I heard Max said he knows a place where y'all can hunt, but
Yeah.
what's the consensus? What do you want to do?
I'm in.
Oh yeah, we're hunting.
You love a little hunt.
All right. So Fritz waves you all goodbye as you leave the home of Ambrose, and you are now heading into the streets. Ambrose, do you still have your face on?
No, he is layered up again in his hood. He has a face mask on, a black one you just pull up. People are still wearing them during COVID times, and he has it up. Wearing long sleeves with gloves, slacks, jeans, but you can tell his figure's a little bit more hunched, more into himself.
Okay. So, Max, you said you know a place. Where do you want to bring your coterie off to have this hunt begin? Do you have
I
a specific
think-
target in mind already, or?
Nah, it's just like a generally like a neighborhood that could use a little bit of cleaning. Some gangsters or some bad kids or some bad guys trying to influence some kids that can just be taken out and no one would care from a bad
Gotcha.
neighborhood.
Gotcha. Okay, so we head over to I'm guessing it's closer towards your gym.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go over to
That's about right.
Max's neck of the woods. And how do you want to go about this, you guys? Do you want to go in a group? Are you separating? What's your plan for this hunt? Are you looking for the target first?
Yeah,
Is
I think
Max
that-
going to give you guys a description of what these people look like? So how do we want this to unfold?
That's a good idea.
I think there should be like a two-person lookout when one person's feeding.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Max will definitely tell you about the targets. Just genuinely bad kids or bad guys, not kids. And they're like in an apartment complex or a project. And we can enter it. Like there's no guard or anything. It's not like a fucking fancy neighborhood or anything. And we'll point them out to you when he sees them.
Ambrose is gonna look for
There's two
somebody-
of them. There's two of them that are staying side by side each other talking. One's in like a heavy, oversized green hoodie with jeans. The other one is in mesh shorts and just like a dirty white tee. And they're standing outside the apartment building, just shooting the shit, sharing a drink. I'm completely oblivious to you guys in the area.
Okay, good. So how? I don't think we've ever hunted together before. So this is kind of new for me. What styles do you guys go for typically? I'm typically someone who confronts and then immediately just goes for the bite. Little fuss, a little fight. Never hurt nobody, but I don't know how y'all rock. So.
Well, obviously, I mean, I'm also like that. Can't you tell? I'm very straightforward, right to it. I hit him down. I say, "Hey, look, I'm getting mine. You're about to get yours." And
Right.
Well, usually I find somebody who looks like my father, and then I seduce them, and then I kill them and eat them.
Well, I don't think any of these guys gonna look like your father per se.
Oh, fell.
So is that gonna be a hankering on your meal?
I don't think imagine it would taste very good.
I wish Sigmund Freud was alive to be a part of this conversation. He'd find you so interesting.
I mean, like, they just have to have money and status, so I don't know. They don't look like people with money or status.
Fair enough.
Maybe they have status
I'm
on this block. They rule from here to there. That's the end of the car to the end of the car.
Oh,
They're in charge of that spot. That's theirs.
it could be their domain,
Oh,
and they
yes.
could be the rulers of that domain. Okay, now that you put it like that, maybe they won't taste so bad.
Ah, I
Now,
have a talent for
should I
getting
get-
you
sh-
there.
So, should I try to go and put the moves on them?
I mean, you could. I could also just walk up to one and punch one and then run. And they won't come chase us.
And I could make them fight each other and then make them walk into the alley. But we all have our talents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
lure
interested
them
in
into the
seeing
alley.
yours.
Punch the fuck out of them.
I
Yes,
can do that.
punch
Yeah,
them.
sure. And I will.
Now I kind of wish we kept the cat suit. You'd be in that alley waiting.
Perfect.
I will walk up to one as they're talking. Be like, I heard you were fucking with some kids on Jefferson Street.
Fucking
Jefferson
oh,
Street.
Jefferson
Fuck,
Street.
that shit ain't our spot anymore. The fuck you talking to?
Talking to you, bitch.
They look at each other.
Oh,
They
he
look at
went
you.
there.
They look back and forth at each other. They look at you. They look you up and down. They go, "Man, get the fuck out of here before you get shot."
Before I get, and I just walk up to one and punch one.
Okay.
And then
Are you going full throttle with the punch?
I'm not going full throttle. That's gonna kill him, man. Take your
Exactly.
head off.
Punch a hole through his head.
And
And take that with your guns.
got two of my own. Say hello to these cannons.
You mad.
All right, yeah. So you bop one right in the gut, and he just like keels over really fast, and he smacks the other one's like, "Oh, fucking get him!" As you are
I'm
running away
taunting
already.
him.
Oh, you're
I'm
talking. Good,
taunting
good. Yeah. So you're doing the backup, and he's like,
Bitch.
bitch. Exactly. And he comes after you. The other one.
The other one. And I will lead them to the alleyway. Like I said, it was
All right.
to an alleyway.
Yeah. So you lead him into the alleyway where your two friends are waiting for you and him. As he peels around the corner, he like slides into it and starts makes two steps before he comes to like a staggered halt, seeing the three of you just standing there, very calm, cool, collected, and he obviously knows he's outmatched and outgunned since you one-shotted his buddy, and he's frozen in place with fear of the unknown, not the fear of that there are three vampires, because he still does not know that.
Your shoes are full of concrete.
Did my part.
And your mouth
Who's
is
next?
sewn shut.
The fuck you just say to me?
So there's
He gives him a very definitive look as he hops down off of the trash can. I said, your shoes are full of concrete. Much too hard to run away. You can't even lift them. And your mouth is sewn shut. As he casts mesmerize on him, forcing him to believe the
Beautiful.
truth.
We're not going to let you not even roll for this.
I mean,
that happened.
There,
Yeah,
there's no roll
boom.
against humans.
Exactly.
Humans, yeah.
Boom. And so he's just rooted to the spot. In his mind, he's going through the Matrix, where Neo's mouth is just like gone. So that's what he's feel is happening to him right now.
That's awful for him.
But as you said, that he's also rooted to the spot with his cement shoes. he's having the existential dread of feeling having the feeling of fleeing stuck within his body, but not being able to execute
Oh,
that.
that's gotta suck.
I'll tell you
man.
guys a story afterwards. Yeah,
Oh man. Ooh.
just remind
Locked
me.
in.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I don't feel bad for the guy. Good.
No.
Fuck.
Nope.
All right, that's 2.
Is the other one fallen? Is that the other one unconscious?
We need
No,
to go
he's
collect
he's
your
he's
friend.
still winded. He's back there. You don't know where he is because you're in the alleyway, but he has, to Max's knowledge, he's still back there. To all your knowledge, he's still back there and he's okay. Or not, who knows?
You wanna go check on that last one, or because
Ambrose goes back. His hand shoots out of the alleyway to grab his ankle and just drags him into the alleyway.
Who's?
The unconscious one.
The one that just got hit, that's winded.
I
on
got
the-
you. Okay, so I thought that he was further bound, but yeah, we can do that. So, yeah, you grab him and start dragging him as he's still wheezing to catch his breath again and spitting up just everything that may have been in his stomach. Where the fuck are you taking me? Where the fuck are you going?
Listen. Look, I don't want to murder you. You don't want to be murdered. Just, I just need you to be really quiet. I'm going to take the teeth from your mouth.
And you see him start rummaging at his belt, and he pulls out a very small caliber gun and starts aiming at you and starts letting go, just starts firing. Give me a second. I know that he has a terrible for this one.
Oh, good. Excellent. I love
He's
this.
also at a negative because he is both prone and also because he's still reeling from being hit. So it'd be the dex of a regular human plus the firearm. That's over here. So 1, 2, yeah. 4 to hit. So do you want to evade that somehow, or did you want to just absorb it?
Well, let's just absorb it. Let's try it.
Okay.
it's
But
covered
it's
in
gonna
garlic.
make me real angry.
They're UV
we're gonna-
bullets. He knows Blade.
He is Blade.
he always knew one day this bullet would come in handy. They all laughed in his face.
Finally, Temu sends me something correct.
That's a deep cut.
So I can take it.
Okay.
Bullets can be lodged in my belly.
All right, so he goes, unloads 4 shots into you, goes, and just, and you see the hole enter into your gut, and you see he sees just a small trickle of blood against your white skin.
He watches
you
the bullets
don't-
just make their way up her body, and she just spits him onto the ground.
I mean,
But he sees that you're unfazed and you're not falling, and that it's almost as if he sprinkled some salt into the ocean.
oh, what an analogy! Holy shit, that's real good.
Ambrose just looks down and looks back up with this look of just offense. Not that he was shot or his
My
body
cat
was
suit.
shot, but his underneath, you can see underneath the layers, you can see that he's still wearing the cat suit, and you just fucking pierced it. So
That's
he's gonna
expensive.
grab
Still
Yeah.
wearing the cat suit?
This hobbit is full of surprises.
underneath. He didn't want to take it off. It's underneath the layers. He grabs the guy's hand
Okay.
He's upset. And he's gonna twist it, but the wrong way.
Ooh. Was that
And
content
pull the
warning? Was
gun.
that CW?
Where's the content warning? Yeah, there's
Hold up,
content
hold up.
warning. Content
Hold-
warning.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Ah-dee-dee. Where did it go? Why is it not popping up?
Oh no, they take it from you?
Hold on. I know I have it. It's on my Nightbot.
Damn you.
Log in. There it is. Commands. What?
Did they change stuff around in your Nightbot?
Everything is gone. All my
Oh.
commands are gone. What?
Oh,
Custom
shit.
Viewer
commands?
discretion. This show contains mature,
Themes.
violent, bloody, gory themes. If you are not okay with it, you can
Why
walk
is
away.
that
It's all good. You take a
not-
pause.
This
This may include body modification.
Okay, give me. I'm just gonna copy and paste what the message should be, and put it into, and then I will look at that later.
Mm.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's strange. That's suspicious. Okay. Okay, lay it on us, Robin.
Well, he's going to twist this guy's hand in the wrong direction, but so he's still holding the gun, and it's now shoved inside of his mouth, and he's holding him there against the wall.
Man.
This was an original design by me. No, I just wanted a little bit. I just want a little bit. But no. You had to go and be all dramatic. Stop trying to scream. God damn it. And he's going to flesh craft just his face and mouth. Like, just to be horribly monstrous. So his mouth is gaping and he can get a bigger bite. Should I roll for that?
Nah, we're not gonna worry about that.
Roll for shit and piss.
Great.
'Cause like,
Yes.
Hey! That's sick.
Fantastic.
Wow, I hate it.
That's so
Fantastic.
cool.
I love it.
Look at that
Fantastic.
thing.
Rawr.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's disgusting. And he just chomps into this guy, into his neck, right here, while still holding the gun into his mouth.
Damn, that's
And he
rough.
drinks. He drinks gluttonously.
The other guy is seeing this whole stuff go down. As he can hear the muffled screams that's turning into gurgling screams from his once was friend.
Yep.
And he had an inkling of how much trouble he was in before, but now it is tenfold. He understands that these are going to be his final moments, and that the people in front of him are not people at all.
I actually can't hear Dylan.
You can't hear me?
I can
Who
hear
else
you.
can't
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. I can hear you. Uh-oh, Robin. Uh-oh. You unplug something, Robin?
Thaddeus, you're the storyteller. Go.
This is the moment where you're all just gonna get murdered.
I mean, these guys
Perfect.
are
Perfect.
Bunch of idiots.
Bunch of idiots.
these buffoons.
You're a bunch of idiots looking to just get murdered.
Murdered.
Then boy, do I have the hotel for you.
Do I have an alleyway for you?
I want that like soundbite.
Robin, can you hear us now?
I don't think they can. I think something went wrong. They might be doing
Yeah.
tech support right now.
Do.
Well,
Let's
we
go
can
to a
hear
break
you
screen.
talk.
Break screen. Break screen. Break screen.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna take a quick break while we get this figured out. One second.
Oh, there
y'all.
she goes. Hello.
Pretty lady. God damn that mask.
Mhm. Great.
Oh, now Sketch can't hear.
I turned my mic off when I went to the other thing. See, Dylan, you've been doing this for 2 years now with this campaign. You should know by now that when you
You're
switch to
new.
live, you
It's
gotta
fine.
turn your mic on.
Your mic on.
Oh boy.
Roy
Hey, it wouldn't be an actual play without things like that.
Life. I need an assistant. I can't
crazy.
manage everything. It's too much for me.
It's so much.
That's so
You can
true.
almost feel the hair on the back of his neck stand on end with the electricity in the air around you guys. Max and Aubrey, you are both standing in front of him, and you are seeing the dread come over him.
Would you like first dibs? I mean, this is your work. You've done a fantastic job. I wouldn't want to.
Oh, I can let him go if you enjoy a bit of a fight.
Nah, I mean he's pretty much given up at this point. I wouldn't want to. I guess it's fine. But the fight was me tricking him. That's the best part.
Sadly, for me, feeding has always been too easy. It's lost a lot of its excitement.
I mean,
But
maybe one day you'll catch a mid run like that.
Would make it more fun.
Ooh.
Imagine if he saw you as a victim, someone he's wrong,
Ooh.
someone he wishes he'd never have to see again.
Ooh. You can do that.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh. I won't know what he's seeing, but that sounds like a fantastic idea.
Dylan, as I whisper into this man's ear, bringing him back to a place and a time where he might have felt powerful, in control, where he might have felt like he really got one over on someone. I want that to be that moment, that look in their eyes. But I want that for his victim. Can you bring us into what this guy might be seeing, as we weren't there? We don't know.
Sure. It's almost an identical scene to what's playing out right now. He is standing over like a teenager in an alleyway, who used to be like a runner for him. That had pocketed some of the sales money to try and make ends meet for him and his. The teen's on the floor because of this man's hand. And these were supposed to be a teenager's better days, spending the summer running around, enjoying their youth, enjoying the summer, playing, getting into a little bit of trouble as all teenagers do. But this is unfortunately supposed to be going to be the last night of this one individual. Because this guy in front of you deemed it so because he's out $20. A measly $20 is all this kid's life is worth to him. It's also a message to anyone else, and he knows that, so he has to use it as a power move. you see from the scenario that's unfolding in his memory how he stood over this person and how he imagined himself in his memory as much bigger than he actually is, how his shadow cast further out than it should.
Ooh.
He had in his mind, oh, what the hell is his name? A Homelander moment
Mm.
where he thinks he's better than anybody, can get away with whatever he wants. And the last thing that I was heard in that alleyway was a gunshot.
What a bastard. And I think as he's seeing that vision, Max will take one side of his neck and chomp down and start to consume.
Guy, yeah.
What about Aubrey?
I prefer people a little bit more wealthy and a little bit more in a position of power. And it looks like this person is not.
Mm.
But enjoy yourself.
You gotta find somebody for you then, I guess.
Oh, I'm more than fine.
You say so. And I'll look over to Ambrose as they're fully just.
And my hand is like covering my face.
It's a look
avoiding-
away. That's
He
is the extra everything necessary?
Did I ask him to see
Wait,
his worst nightmare, or did I ask me?
I can't rightly recall. I am. Wow,
He-
that's
he
a lot.
started it. He started it, and he molds his face back. It what he
See,
did.
I'm
Look
a
what he
monster.
did to me.
You're wearing the cat suit.
You're wearing it?
It was underneath the layers.
I told you to leave it at home, and now this is what you get.
Well,
Now
what
you
do I
have
do with
this guy all over your cat suit. Who's gonna wash that? You think Fritz can get
Fritz,
blood out of
obviously.
whatever that is made of?
I'm sure Fritz could get blood out of anything you put in front of him.
Well, I'm sure if we take a
He
little
can do
souvenir of this
anything.
man, it'll
Your best
become
friend can't do
costumes.
anything. Yeah.
Yes, your best friend will take good care of you.
Pockets. Just pockets
I-
a couple of teeth
I
and
I
throws them.
forgot to do that. Yep.
Well, do we usually dispose of the bodies, or how does this work?
I mean,
I don't usually kill.
He's gonna be left alive, right?
which one? Wait, which one?
Let's just hey, look, listen. You're more comfortable with fire, so let's throw him in a dumpster and you light it on fire.
Is that how that works? You're more comfortable with this element.
All right, so I know for a fact, Ambrose, you killed the guy, and you took some teeth. Max, did you kill the guy?
I did not kill the guy.
You did not kill him. So, you're wanting to, just so I'm understanding this, Robin, you want us to take the alive guy still into a dumpster and burn him?
No.
I have no problem. He's a bad guy, but I just want to make sure I'm understanding what's going
It's
on.
a bad guy, but like,
Yeah.
you gotta make
I
sure
mean,
these are correct.
listen.
I could always make him bury
Listen.
his friend, and then
You could.
Take a.
I mean,
Oh,
can we make it
a
look
long
like
walk
this
up on a
guy
short
was the
pier.
one who did it?
I mean, you.
how do we
sure.
make him look like he was eaten by a monster?
Aubrey,
That's a stretch
implant
even
the
from my
memories.
skills.
Do something. Do
Yeah.
your
Bath
little
salts,
mind
bath
wizard
salts,
blood
bath
magic.
salts.
Mind whistle.
I could probably get him to take him and put him in a car and then drive him out for a last ride for them both.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little bit of abuse of power. I think that because you made this mess, you might have to clean it up.
I think making using memory manipulation is perfectly fine to really fuck with this asshole because he's an asshole.
I mean, you say one last ride? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, we
Make it
can
real
give
good.
him one last
Make it
ride.
real good.
It's a shame what happened to your friend. The way he was mauled by those wild dogs, but you couldn't save him. The last 30 minutes were a blur of charred flesh and teeth. You just couldn't save him. He emptied his gun. Couldn't get the dogs off him. But you have time. You have failed him. You will bury him. Bury him out in the Everglades. But here's the thing. The shame, it was too much to bear. You had to take one last life. Your own.
Damn.
It's a good thing you're able to walk and talk again, because you'll need both of those skills surely before this night is over. And needless to say, you never saw all beautiful faces at all.
He then walks over to his friend and just drops to his knees. He's just like, I failed you. I'm so sorry. I tried my
believe it.
best. I'm
loser.
so sorry. I couldn't have done better. This is all this is all because of me. I don't deserve to be here while you're gone.
I really don't. Failure.
Nah.
I'll make sure that my end is worse than what you had to endure.
Just don't botch it like you did saving him.
And he just looks up at the apartment building that he and his friend came from. And he just says, you know, I never told you. Back in high school, I was on the diving team.
Oh no.
Oh,
what?
no.
Dylan, what?
What are you doing, Dylan? What are you doing?
Dylan, this isn't a detail that's necessary.
It's time. It's time for one last jump.
Dylan, I'm sorry. Dylan, I didn't mean it.
Put the brakes!
Let him
Put the
live.
brakes!
Do it.
Put the brakes!
He's a person too.
Cut that one! Oh my god!
Cut to like this montage of him trying his best to be on the diving team, but like just selling drugs made sense for him at that time. He's actually a good person. He just made a lot of questionable choices.
It's now further in my mind that I have some fucked up friends. Goddamn you! Oh, Lord.
Look, I wanted no part of this.
Well, you certainly made your display.
So we'll say that he leaves.
I'm not trying to see that.
God damn. No, he goes for
He
a
leaves.
swim.
He's gonna go see if he still has his old skills back.
I don't.
Oh no!
It's like riding a bike, right?
One last time.
I don't want you looking at me any differently because
I don't know, man. This is
I don't usually do this sort of thing. It's usually a bite, and I move on with my day.
right.
I don't usually have to cover up for that.
This is expedient. I'm listening to a man's backstory. I know what he's gonna do now. I know what his night's gonna be. Oh Lord!
Here's the thing, Max. Do you want me to make you forget?
I don't touch my mind. Don't touch my mind.
No,
My mind.
Max. Just look into my eyes.
I'm not doing that.
Get out of here.
Max, where are you going? Max, you can't leave the alley.
You can't leave the alleyway. Also, change. Like looking at Ambrose. Change this before we leave.
Could you imagine that in a cat costume? Just like with just the cat costume?
There's so many. Why are there so many? Whose eyes are those?
Oh, I think
no one.
Ooms.
I didn't get their
Oops.
names.
Which just a moment. Just. No, fuck. Can you grab those teeth that are on the floor? Thank you.
No,
Grab Anyone's
Absolutely not.
teeth. How dare you? I'm offended as fuck. I'm so mad.
You grab
grab
the
'em.
teeth. You,
You have
you touch them.
You can see all of the teeth. I don't know what else you can't see.
You have
Oh,
the
just
the
scoop
night
them.
vision. You can see the teeth. Well, this was perfectly macabre.
Yes, a great macabre ending to an evening, or start of
You know-
one, depending.
Most of my feeding
This
doesn't result in any of this.
Mm.
really, this is tame. Actually, this is really tame.
Is
I
it
think I have to
because
use my
usually you have to finish
side.
the body? Because you can't just get rid of
I
it.
feel like it's because they move it into their house and then we never see the body again.
Yeah, it's definitely a
No, I
Leatherface
told you
situation.
I make it into book. See?
What the?
I don't.
That's amazing. It
Oh,
looks
mo-
like
I mean,
it looks like the
the
son
more
of
questions
Isaac,
I ask, the less I want to know.
Yes.
the Book of Isaac,
see
whatever
what
it's
you're
called
talking
for
about.
that game.
Yes. Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac. Thank you.
It 100% does look like that. You're correct. What did you like?
I love
Do you
that.
just spend weekends making shit like that?
I told you I have a poetry anthology at home.
Oh,
I do a
God.
lot of-
I'm so glad I didn't see that bookcase.
You know what? I'm actually a really sensitive soul, really poetic, soul,
She is
and you would know
sensitive
that.
soul.
Yes, what you did there was
I'm
poetry.
Dear Lord, please
Yeah.
don't let me be misunderstood.
On the bright side, if Edgar Allan Poe was still alive, I mean, you'd give him plenty to write about.
Mm.
He'd kill himself.
Why? Who's he?
That's just it. He'd kill himself. That's it. End story.
What
Done.
clan do you think Poe would be?
Oh, God.
Quoth the raven, nevermore. He understood ravens. He's a gangrel.
Mm.
Hakata. Raising the dead, the dead coming back, or the dead not being quite dead.
Yeah, either
Mm.
Hakata or Lasombra, I think.
Oh, yeah. Agent of Shadows. I can see it.
A tortured poet, for sure.
All right, so you guys watch this guy head off, and you pick up the teeth that are on the ground from the other fella.
Yep.
You mean them.
Damn. I don't know this you shit.
Fucking, you said the royal you. No one touched those teeth. I didn't even stick around to see them do it. I don't want to know what pocket they're in.
I am 3 blocks
pocket.
away already.
I don't want that hug at the
I
end of
left.
that hug at the end of the night for me to know where they
Hug
are.
At the end of the night.
So that they're pressing up against me, and I know that. I don't. Mm-mm. Oh my god! They come back and there's just more teeth in their mouth than there should be.
Oh, God.
It's very
No,
toothy
I
smile.
have a little project I'm working on.
What,
No.
What is? I will be the one to ask this question. What is
Why?
this project? you're
You don't
working
have
on?
to be.
I
You
don't have to be, but
be.
What do I hear? I hear? Wait a minute.
Oh, no, you don't
Pause.
You hear
No, 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 no,
little-
no, 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 no,
you
no,
hear-
no.
You hear a little chattering. You hear
Wait,
a little
wait.
chattering movement, and you see a little movement inside of Thorn's
Why-
pocket.
Why
Is it
the-
is it the chattering teeth things? Did
Ah.
you build one? Joke teeth?
joke teeth? What? Why is
What
the
are you talking about?
Why is the chattering coming out of your pocket?
Oh,
It's a baby rattle
about
Don't say that.
with teeth.
Gregory. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Who is
I
him?
know. He's just covered.
Who
in
is
teeth.
him? Who is? What are we talking about here?
He's just my little friend.
What?
You're in timeout.
This is the Tooth Fairy from
No.
Hellboy 2. This is
I
the
don't
Tooth Fairy from Hellboy 2.
I
This is what we're talking about,
I
right?
need it, yeah.
I don't want
Yes. Yes.
I don't want this.
it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's too
God.
bright, but I love it.
It's so bright, but oh my God!
Robin, please take a picture and put it into the Discord.
Why are you so creatively disgusting?
I will.
I love him.
No, Gregory!
Mother, no!
Gregory! Gregory!
Listen, he's my
Literally.
child.
I much prefer the clay. I much prefer the dolls.
It's fine.
Ah, I love
Because I
this.
those are the
I love
dolls,
it
so
so
he
much.
can't. Sorry. I did need teeth.
For
I need
them?
to finish him.
Oh my god.
I need to finish
him.
him.
Oh
Yes.
boy. You have.
He didn't have his bottom row. You can't eat without his bottom row.
Why would you work on the
It's
bottom? Bro?
silly.
A second. Oh my god.
Well,
You
you gotta have
guys,
an indispensable amount of teeth on hand.
you guys start making your way out, down the street a little bit, and then while you're having this conversation, you guys start hearing some rustling by a nearby garbage can.
Testing, testing.
Oh, okay.
Testing,
Is my
testing.
mic
You're good.
working
Yeah,
again?
you're good, buddy.
Okay. During that horror, I knocked my mic over. I think it was reasonable because I was just gonna complain the whole time. So,
You are muted though on the captions again.
well, here's the thing. That was
Gregory's
Dark
going
Sober
back
New
in the
Orleans,
pocket.
everyone.
Uh,
Testing, testing.
1 second. Let's have you jump back in there.
Well, for the last 10 minutes.
Okay. Excuse me. So you hear the rustling by the garbage can as you're walking further down the street.
We'll immediately turn.
You see it like through the refuge and rubbish that's there, like some movement coming from underneath it. And then you hear a little chittering. Not chittering like Gregory chittering. You hear the distinct chittering of an animal as you see a raccoon
Well-
pop its head up through the
That's
garbage.
clearly not my domain. I believe this is your.
It is my wheelhouse. You are correct. in that. And I will. Are they like beckoning me over, or are they just like going through the trash?
They are not going through the trash, and they are sitting on hind legs, just like staring at you.
Amazing. I'm gonna leave you guys to Gregory. God, is that his name? No, I don't know.
You don't name it, but then it sticks around.
I mean, it's gonna stick around
Gregory
regardless.
Reginald Windsor the First.
I would say first.
I was
The
about to say,
first
which-
implies that we're making more,
Exactly.
and that's just not
The first
happening.
implies many,
I
many more. Oh
love
my
him.
god, it's so.
I love him
First,
so
last,
much.
and the only.
It's so strokey.
Okay, here's
I'm
the
gonna go
thing.
talk to the raccoon. I can't.
There's still time for us to start that little dumpster fire. I know that you're
talking
looking at my life and you're like, there's already a dumpster fire. No, that's my life. I'm talking about getting rid of Gregory.
I much prefer the
No,
dogs.
he's. Don't you worry about them. I'm gonna put you back in my pocket, safe and sound.
Where you're going
Mwah.
to stay.
Don't kiss the teeth, monster. I can't, oh my god.
The teeth touched and it bothered me. I could hear it.
You hear the
I'm-
little
I'm-
clink.
Yeah, it was like
I
racing.
guess I'm gonna walk up to the. I'm gonna walk up to the
I'll never
raccoon.
feel like anything I do is as horrible. I won't.
Honestly,
won't.
no.
I'm like, go jump off the building. You'll
Yeah.
survive. This is that's reasonable because then you don't have to live in a world where that exists.
Well, it's like
There's a surface. You can almost touch it, but it's not. You can't break free.
As a matter of fact, I might join him. Where's the diving board?
Where's the diving board?
Head first. No
I'll do a
memories. I don't want the mistake of living.
Mm.
What floor do you think you have
Doing
to
a
jump
sailor
off
dive.
of to not remember this?
To not remember is that was a whole different can of worms. Ooh, boy.
I'm
All
gonna
right, so
look
you
in the
go
mirror
over
and
and you
pretend
start
this didn't
talking
happen.
to the raccoon.
Yeah.
As you're walking closer to it, it goes, "Ooh, what was that?" And he like points his little paw in Robin's and Ambrose's direction.
Don't.
That is
Don't
it's
worry
a
about
it's
that.
a trick my friend loves to do. It's called
Wish it
be
was a trick.
as grotesque as possible.
That's horrible.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Two of the three of the four of us agree here.
That I've been eating
Nope.
trash for the last hour, and this just upset my stomach.
Oh no! Oh no!
Anyways, Dumpster wanted me to give some information over to you. Um, there's been coalescing shadows. I don't know what the word coalescing means, but they've been forming at different parts of the city. And they just appear for a bit, and they disappear for a bit. He said sometimes he sees eyes.
Eyes in the shadows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did he tell you where these shadows were coalescing means collecting?
Oh. I've been coalescing bottle caps.
Yeah,
They're fun to play with.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, there's one in the shipyard. There's one over by the steamboat casino. There's a few of them over by the there's a tea shop. There's one over by a garage. There's one over by the town hall. There's one over by
Your friend's making a lot of squeaks. He must really be.
You can see Max is writing this all down.
No, that's good.
there's one by a nice looking house where I think that Sugar goes there often. I don't know. There's one over. Oh, there's a few of them over in the French Quarter, and there's one of them. That's where was that last one? It's not too far from here. Where is it? Where am I? Where am I? A gym or something?
At that, Max will stand up. Thank you. What's your name? You have one.
Gregory.
Gregory. Thank you. Oh God. Oh God. Gregory, thank you. You are very good. And Max is already sent. Max is calling. Fuck it. Max is calling. And he sent the text, and Max is calling at the same time.
Who? Wait. So you're sending a text to who?
To our dear sheriff.
Okay, and what's it saying?
It's shadows literally shadows coalescing all the neighborhoods, and when he said Jim, he didn't get Jim, because that's when Max stopped to immediately start calling after he sent that.
Okay, and who are you calling? You're calling Angelo also? You're sending him a text and a call? Okay.
Yeah.
The raccoon then goes, I'm sorry if it's not good news, but that's what I was told to give you.
I appreciate that, Gregory. I really do. Thank you. You may have saved some lives today.
Okay, great. That's a win for Gregory. If you don't mind, somebody left a cheeseburger in here, and it's
Sick.
It's medium rare, just how I like it.
At least I love that raccoon. The raccoon's got class.
It's got taste.
He's not a savage. He's not an animal.
And then he dives back in. A few rings go by, and Angelo picks up. All right, how you doing? What's up?
It might be an emergency. I got some word that shadows are coalescing all over the city, including your house and the gym.
I'm sorry, the fuck what?
Shadow. I don't know what this means. Shadows coalescing. That usually means Alhambra is making a comeback. Perhaps.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, look, your text just came through. All right. That's a lot of locations.
I'm gonna go check my gym.
As soon as you're done with that, I need you and your friends to come to the manor.
Understood.
The prince is gonna need to. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna get everything going right away. Thank you for this. Good luck. Be safe, you fucking idiot. Don't do anything heroic. I know you.
Max is immediately looking at the two of his coterie. And I I think our lovely little Mr. Shadows decided to make a comeback. And he's going all over the city to make his point.
Wait a minute. The Harvester is sending his spirits all over the city?
Something, I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Above table.
I don't know how to fight a...
Above table, the harvester was Hakata, not Lasombra.
No,
The prince was Lasombra.
Yeah,
I don't
Prince
want
is
to
the Sombra.
be the one to say it, but I keep saying, "Oh, leave town." No, I'm the asshole, so I'll just check my privilege and we'll let you all just make the plans.
I plan on making my way over there and seeing what the fuck's going on. And Max will immediately start making his way over there.
All right.
Find out what the fuck's going on.
All right.
Uh,
And that's
I'll meet there. I have to drop him back off.
God damn it.
Can you read that back to me? What you just said?
Why are you holding him like that? I hate
There's a
it
dumpster
so
right there. Drop him off. And we'll get on the way.
How dare you? Get used to it. There's going to be a lot more of these little guys.
Not a lot more. One.
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 Don't you listen to him, Gregory Reginald the First.
Gregory, she speaketh the bullshit.
Why'd you keep it vocal?
Don't. It shouldn't talk.
You should.
this is actually where we're going to end
Oh.
tonight's episode.
It's like 11.
You're giving your finger like a pacifier to the Gregory.
Don't give a pacifier.
It doesn't have lips.
He doesn't have lips.
Oh God.
I hate it.
I
hate
love
it.
it. I love it.
It's so fun. Everything else I was down with. This
Okay.
monstrosity is ridiculous.
Hear me out. It's a little sleazy. It's a little tarted up with the way its mouth is
God.
open.
Jesus, man.
I don't.
So thanks everybody for joining us for this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans.
I guess. I don't
guess.
Put that thing
Let's-
back where it came from. So
Or so help me. So help me.
know. So help me.
Let's go through our exit.
Don't touch that. Don't
Rolls.
touch it.
Thaddeus, why don't you start us off?
I've been Aubrey Valentine. As usual, my life is a dumpster fire. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.
What is this?
No, I'm not. I'm done looking at it. You can't make me.
You can't.
If I don't acknowledge
Don't
it
you
exists,
bite it. What are you doing?
let's like do a yes and where. Oh my God, Gregory's in the dumpster. Your turn.
God,
Yes, and he's coming out.
No. And he's coming on fire. Your turn.
It's turn.
All right, Robin, why don't you go next?
Hello, everyone. I've been Ambrose Zamitzi tonight, and he has been Gregory Reginald the First.
Fuck off.
And thank you for welcome. We'll make more and ship them to you.
Don't do that. How would
I open up
ever
a package
explain
from you.
that?
I'm just gonna cry.
How
I'll
would
cry.
like imagine
Yeah.
that gets mailed to you and someone steals the package and then they open it and they see what that is.
I'm getting reported to the police. They're like, this man ordered murder doll.
Well, think about the UPS guys when they're scanning everything and they see that. And both of y'all are getting put on a list.
I'm never
Get
going
put on
to
a
travel
list.
ever again.
Here's the thing.
Y'all,
I possess the ability
Liquid
to
latex.
mesmerize myself, right?
Look at its little feet.
Every time I
little
see this, I
claw
can just,
feet.
I didn't.
This little.
But you can mesmerize yourself, but they keep showing it to you, so it always goes away.
It's new every time. It's just a new horror.
It's new horror every time you do it. Hey everybody, hi, my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, all over the internets. I'm a performer, educator, and event coordinator here in the space. I've been Maximilian Washington, Gangrel leader of this lovely coterie, and it's does it have bendable limbs?
What?
yes.
No.
I hit him with
God.
wire inside.
Posable
Oh my
Gregory. Get it now.
Posable? Oh my god.
Hear me out, Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Your uncle was lucky.
Who are you, Dylan? Who are you, boy? Who are you, Ned?
Uh,
Oh my
with
god.
great modeling clay comes less responsibility.
The least.
It's not responsible.
Goodness.
I
gracious.
am Dylan. You can find me
No
across the interwebs at Roll4Dylan. My pronouns are he, they. I'm so happy that we got back into this tonight, and I'm so glad Rob had so many props.
I know, right?
All the props.
I had
I'm
an
here,
extra
Papa.
one. I had an extra one. I had a meat bag.
And
God,
I'm
well,
with,
that's
like-
yeah.
I wanna
yeah.
kiss
Does
it.
Stretch.
Tongue.
Does that stretch?
To our audience, I'm sorry. This is beyond my control.
It's
I
like
don't-
I can't
It's
stop
like-
it. I've tried.
our fruit roll up. Anyway,
I got brains.
we're going to be rating our friend Sir
God, are you
Peppers.
there?
They are playing. There's no God here.
God, here.
They're playing D&D. They're actually playing Windfall. Blood begets blood. So let's go over there and we're gonna check out Sir Peppers.
Squishy
Once again,
it.
thanks everybody for joining us. See y'all next week.
Here at this podcast, we are beyond
Bye.
gender or sanity.
Oh,
Sanity.
month.